late running the video, but better than you guys sitting there waiting while I get everything working. So I got the Sorceress right here, and I'm ready to have some fun. Hey, Louise, thanks for joining us. Unicron, thanks for being here. Adrian, it's going good, man. Thanks for being here. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So, first of all, hold on a second. How do you get out of these newfangled things? There we go. Let me do a quick sound check and see how it works. Cool, it's working. All right, so I scared you. Sorry, man. Anyway, as you guys know, there's been lots of different figures of the Sorcerers throughout the years. I'm not going to pull them all out. That was my first original plan, was to get all the Sorceresses I have and show them all. You guys have seen them all, but I do want to highlight this one here that was made, I believe, by Super 7. Yes, this is the Super 7 one, and she came with two heads. You can see his heads are slightly different. I need a light on here. Give me some light. There we go. And you can see that these heads are slightly different. This is the Sorceress we know, and this is the one that was before her. And of course the head things are different as well. Now, one thing is when I first did a preview of these figures, I showed some flaws. Like one, you can't put her arms high enough to hook to the wings unless you turn them upside down. And two, I talked to my soon-to-be daughter-in-law, my son's fiance, and she was going to make me a cape for this, and I was all excited and everything else. After about a year and a half, 2 years, I'm like, just bring the figure back. I don't think that cape's ever going to get made. So she did bring it back, which I was glad she did, because my figure was just kind of sitting there in a baggie at her place for a really long time. But I did notice this figure, does have a cloth cape. So I'm hoping that I can use this cloth cape with this figure here and make the Sorceress that I've wanted, which is one that can sit down and see, because she sit her down, she has a big old cape in the way, and one that can do other things too. So, and even when he got the Mattel one, she has the same problem. She's got these bird feathers, which are in the way of everything all the time, and they open up when you pull her arms up. And so it's kind of a cool feature where the arms go up and the wings go up at the same time. See? Boop, boop, boop. But in order to fit into the throne, they had to add a slit right here, like a coin slot, so that her tail feathers can fit down in there. And then once you get her tail feathers in there, put your tail feathers in there. They still ride on the sides of the throne. So I know people have cut this right here to let the wings go down. I'm not going to cut on my really cool castle to make her wings go down. So that's not going to happen. So anyway, back to this. Let's get this open. Let's try some experiments. I got my hot water ready, so we are ready to go. Let's see. I ripped the wings off the Origin Sorceress. It was pain, but Kit Bash's version looks great. Nice. Hey, Flounder, post your pictures on the lounge so we can all see them. A lot of us here go to the lounge and check out the stuff on there, so post your pictures on there, and we will see them. We can check out and see how cool your Kit Bash is. That sounds really cool. Time to cannibalize. Yes. Time to cannibalize. Now, I do have two more of these that I haven't had sent home yet, but they're sitting in my Big Bad Toy Store pile of loot. So if this works, those ones are coming home too, so I can use the capes on both of them, and then have one to be my Masterverse one. There she is. There she. Oh, I didn't look at the back of the box. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm getting too rambunctious here. There's the back. Oh, that is some great artwork. That is amazing. So it says, Sorceress, heroic guardian of Castle Grayskull, with the magic of Eternia waning, Sorceress's powers fade. She holds the last remaining ember of magic of what is left in her might that reaches out for help for an unlikely ally. Evelyn, through the Sorceress remains at Castle Grayskull, powerless and vulnerable. Her faith in her allies is stronger than ever. She knows that soon magic will return to Eternia, and with it, her strength. Bum, bum, bum. All right, there we go. So now I read the story. There's other figures in the line. And I skipped on Pighead, but I got the other ones sitting on the floor here waiting to be opened. So, with that, let's bust her out. She comes with extra hands. Cool. It's always fun. She comes with her staff. Her staff of power. Power, power. And there it is. We've seen this staff ever since the 80s. It's the exact same one, just repurposed different sizes and different materials, but it's pretty much the same design. Now, what's interesting is it has a front and a back on this bird. If you can see that or not. There's the front there, and there's the back with the tail feathers. Now it's time to check the classic staff to see the difference here. Here's the classics one. And same thing, but not quite as detailed. You can see here's the legs right there next to the feathers. And on this side, maybe it is just the feathers. I can't tell. I can't tell. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's put that back in her hand. One staff to rule them all. All right, there we go. All right. All right, excellent. I'm glad you sent a request. Either me or Mike will okay that request for you pretty quick. But not during the video, I won't do it, but Mike might be able to. All right. So let's get her out of here. Free the Sorceress! Now I have to admit, they did a pretty good job on this figure. She does look cool, from what I can tell. And you could probably just use her for your classics. I found a lot of these figures. Some are really good, and they'll just fit right in with classics, no problem. And I think she might be one of those figures. Oh, they taped her cape in. I didn't see the tape. There we go. There we go. And she has armbands to put on her arms. I guess I should do that first. Foist. This sounds familiar. I remember there was some figure we just had recently, and I couldn't get the arms in the cape. I forget who it was. It was a female figure. Oh, it was the new Evil Lynn. That's who it was. Oh, almost threw the box away without pulling her hands out first. Not like I'm ever going to put these hands on anyway. I got tape on my finger. All right. Let's check the height comparison. There she's against Super 7. She's a little bit taller. And let's check her next to Classics. I have the Todd one here, Tower of Darkness, which is always cool, having a figure named after me. And, wow, she's taller than the other one. I didn't realize the Super 7 one was so short. That is crazy. Crazy, crazy. I'm sure I must have known that. I had to compare it at some time. I'll just tape around her here, too. Man, Mattel, you got to knock it off with the tape, Mattel. Here's the problem with the tape. Is right now it's fine. The figure's still new, no big deal, not a lot of residue. But as time goes on, if it sits in the box, that tape's going to turn kind of yellowish, and that residue is going to just glue itself onto the cloth, and it's going to be a pain. So anybody who collects these figures in the future, it keeps them in the box, you're going to have some messed up tape glue all over your figures. It's just a shame. You're going to have to literally open the box up and get those out. Now, last time I think I had to pull the arm off to get these. We'll see if we can figure out how to do this without ripping the arms off. I'm taking our hands off, though. That might make it a little bit easier. That did. I don't have to stretch it quite as far. One loop. And here is the second loop. Fit. Where's a little kid when you need one with the little fingers? All right, there's her hand. I should have gave her a fist. That'd been cool. She could punch someone. Wonder if how close the other figure's coloring is so we can make a punching version of her. I think it's funny. They make it so punching's not ladylike or whatever, but then yet she uses her power staff to blast people. It's like, isn't that a little bit more violent than just hitting them on the nose with your fist? I'm sorry I can't punch you. I'm too ladylike, but I will blast you to Eternian. Oh. Okay. Here goes the signature move. Here we go. You can't put them that high because their shoulders are in the way of these shoulder pads on here. But you guys get the idea. Okay. Not sure if I'm actually liking this cape that much. I may not be bringing the other ones home. I'm going to have to find another route to get my cape. All right. Let's take a look. Yeah, I hate that flounder about all the soft goods being taped in Masterverse. Yes, Temple of Darkness. The Todd figure. I know, usually I use 2Ds to spell my name, so Temple of Darkness. I don't know. Alright, this is very soft rubber. And so there you go. She has ankle articulation, boot cut, double jointed knees. Her hips come out. She has a thigh cut. Her waist turns as well, but it's under the skirt. Oh, that is really bright. Let me turn that light off. There we go. And then she also turns up here under her chest. So she's got the double articulation there, which is kind of funny because if you're not careful, you can turn around her abs. I did that one time with one of the figures I had where I accidentally cranked the abs around. See, if you turn this like this, you can go turn this totally around and then crank it back over. See, and now you got her butt bump in the front. Looks like she's pregnant almost. She has an egg growing in there. Anyway, let's turn this around. Get rid of the pregnant sorceress with her egg growing. Give her butt bump back. All right. And shoulder articulation. She has a bicep cut, double jointed elbows, and then, of course, her wrist move as well. Her head moves too. No alternate head, just one head, but she does come with alternate hands. I do like her coloring. It looks really good. The colors are very bright, and it's nice. Excellent job, Mattel, on this figure. Not a huge fan of the shoulder pad piece, but that's okay. Her face looks nice. Look at the face. That face. She's a little bit cross-eyed, but not too bad. She has a nice, strong chin, nice jawline, good eyebrows. They did a good job on her head. Let's pull that head off now without breaking her. I will break you. Oh, wait, that's Rock. That's the Russian from Rocky. I'm going to have to soak her head in hot water. Here we go. It's time to dunk her. It's time for the witch trials. Oh, into the hot water. All right. Yeah, the cape is not long enough. You are right. Yes, the tunic skirt will not help for the throne. That is correct. Yep. I'm not planning on putting the tunic skirt on her, though. I just wanted to get her cape. I'm hoping I can get the cape away from the... I wonder, does her hands come off? No. I was going to swap them out and see if these hands fit just for kicks. Look at the skin tone difference. That is crazy how much different it is. I do like the Super 7 skin tone better, which is weird because normally I don't like the Super 7 skin tone in a lot of their figures. You know what? I'm gonna get a blue tray. I'm not gonna drip water all over my table again like I did before. I'll just slide this on forward. Bonk. I guess taking her cape off her shoulders first makes it way easier to take off. I guess I should have done that. It looks like some kind of apron, like she's a cook or a chef. She has her apron. She's ready to make biscuits. Make me some biscuits, please. Oh, that's funny. It does look like it's some kind of person working at a restaurant from the back. Just today, my wife and I went out to eat, and I had some really good biscuits. They were really good. Our waitress was pretty cool, too. Oh. Oh, yeah. Now that is a great mashup. Look at that. Click at that. I think I like that. And now she could sit in the throne easily. Now can you get this apart? Oh, it's glued, but we're gonna break the glue on this. There is some dog outside. Does not sound very happy. I don't know if you guys can hear it in the microphone or not. Okay, it's time to soak that for a little while. Heat that right up, so I got that soaking, so we can get that apart. But you know, I gotta admit, these Masters heads look nice on all these figures. Now again, I'll have to stack up some O-rings on there to make that work. But not too shabby. Oh, I'm dripping water on the display. Now it's blinking at me. I'm dripping water on the display of my heater thing from the cape. Okay, let's see if we can't get this apart. You can do it. The Eternian Maid. Oh, I see what we got going on here. Oh, just got to rip them. That stinks. That'll be hard to put back together later. Now that we got the cape off, let's go and slide it on her arms. Now it's all soaking wet. It will dry eventually. I got it backwards, don't I? Yes, I do. That's why it's cattywampus. All right, we got one side of one sleeve on. Now for the second one. Gotta get it past the elbow. There we go. Bring it around town, Freddie Brown. All right. Oh, her little fingers. Oops, sorry, you guys. You're out of camera shot, aren't I? Focusing so hard on trying to get these things on. I am ignoring the cries from the internet to line up the camera. Line up the camera, man. I'm doing something a little unorthodox. Thinking about putting these two holes through her headpiece. Just to bring them up for a minute. We will just stack them. It's hard to work with this wet cloth. There's one. You know what? I gotta stack them first, I think. Okay. How can I do this? Oh well, she's gonna get one on there. I could figure out something better later. This is for a temporary. I'm just gonna take it off completely. There we go. We'll just tuck it under her feathered head. We'll just pull it taut. Not too shabby. And most of it sits under her feathered head, so you can't see it anyway. I think it looks better without the big old collar piece. Might take some more work to hold it up. All right. You should do another cape using that one as a guide. That's a good idea, Louise. Let's go ahead and put on her original head and see how it looks. Again, you'll want to tuck that up in there, and I'll have to figure out some way to mount it to stay up there. That's not too bad. Not too shabby. Except for it's all wet, but... Alright, I'm going to go grab the other head. I'll probably be right back. There's Zor 2 while I'm at it. And her little Zor 2. This was the Zor from Super 7. It was kind of cool because it had its wings down. It's got these little pins for its feet. Just cannot get them lined up. All right, Super 7. I guess I'm not putting the Zor on the thing. Let's swap her head out. That's what I went to go grab her other head for. Arms up, cape up, head on. There we go. Dun da da, da 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 da. Very cool. Yep, that's it. I'm gonna use this cape for one and use the other cape for the other. Hey, it's backwards. Well, no, it's not. It's supposed to be orange on the inside, though. Oh, well, that's okay. The blue looks fine. I don't mind it. Put the orange cape on the inside. We need to remove the Origins wings, too. All right, let me see if I have an Origins one sitting around. Oh. I have seen people use Zor's wings for wings before, and that's really bizarre. All right. Oh, I got the white one. funny. I used to have so many of them. I think I might have given them mostly to my granddaughters. I think I might have one left. Hold on. Oh, I do. I can see it from here. Just can't reach it. She's in my second string pack. Here's the Origins one. You know what? I don't think the Origins one need to be changed out. Her wing's pretty short anyway. I mean, yeah, she can't quite exactly sit on the throne, but it's not that big of a difference. I think I've sat on her before. She just kind of stands a little bit. Yeah, I'm not going to rip her wings off, but let's take a look at the coloring. And you can see the blue is quite a bit different shade of blue. And then the orange is quite a bit different too. Yep, it does match nice with this Super 7 figure. Real nice. All right, well, that is all that I have. Oh, Jason got his frogmonger. Nice. Luis wants a pink sorceress, almost a green sorceress, a pink sorceress. Let's see, those nails that hold the wings on the Origins are a pain to remove. I gave up. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I think one time before I was looking at ones, I forget which figure it was that somebody had the nails in them like that. We actually got them removed, but I forgot what figure it was we did it with on together as a group, or on a video together. See, she can sit. She can sit if she wants to. All right. All right. Well, that is all that I have. So I'm going to go ahead and end this. Thank you for joining me. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. I may have another one tonight, but probably not. We'll see. I did end up breaking down and buying a movie Skeletor. He's behind that horse back there. I got him on clearance. And you can see this head right there in the saddle. Head in the saddle. And it was funny, I got him for $10, and I was kind of debating, should I get him or not get him? And I thought, why didn't I buy him before? Then I realized he was 32. It's like, oh, okay, that's why I didn't buy him before. He was over $30. So that was cool. All right, good journey, you guys, and maybe another one tonight, maybe not. And I will see you guys later.